friends, so another day starts with another new episode, and today we'll be studying mechanical system design, that is MSD BE last year semester. And the first topic we'll be studying today is statistical consideration in design. So in this chapter we have to find out the number of rejection and acceptance of certain components in an industry when manufactured in a lot or in mass production. So let's see how to solve. What we have been given is mean, standard and tolerances. So in this chapter there are three main dimensions, that is mean, that is mu, standard deviation sigma, and one dimension with upper lower limit or two dimension with upper lower limit will be given or provided. You have to find out the number of acceptance or rejection in the worst case you have to find out the tolerances of the given object. In this particular numerical we have to find out the number of rejected rivets or the forgings from the given data. Let's see how to solve. Mean, standard deviation and tolerances are given. This is the main dimension. The standard deviation and mu is always given. These are the areas which may be or may not be provided to you. We will be seeing how to solve them from the chart given in the textbooks. Calculate Z. So let's see how to solve. What you first do is calculate x1 and x2. x1 will be upper limit of the tolerances and x2 will be the lower limit of the tolerance provided. Now calculating x1 and x2, you can also reverse the procedure. If you want plus sign to be on x1 and minus sign to be on x2, you can do that, no problem. In the end it is going to be added, so it will all be the same. 10 minus 0.03 and 10 plus 0.03. So we will be getting two dimension. One will be x1, one will be x2. Now we have to calculate z1 and z2. z1 is x1 minus mu upon sigma. x1 is 9.97 minus mu is given as 10.015. Standard deviation is given as 0.02. We will be getting z1. All these dimensions are unitless. So we can similarly find out z2 and we get two answers of z. Now these z values are corresponding to the acceptance area on the curve. As we all know this curve, the 3 sigma lies on the left side and 3 sigma lies on the right side. So total 6 sigma lies on this curve. Minus 2.25 and 0.75 represent the area between them where the bolts or the forgings will be accepted, and the area beyond 2.25 and 0.75 will be rejected. So this is the main significance of the two values. We have to plot this graph in proportion to the found out values. Minus 2.25 will be somewhat far from 0 and 0.75 will be somewhat near to the 0. So you can see the difference between them. Now we have to calculate area. The biggest problem is calculating the area in this numerical, after which it will be solved easily. So minus 2.25. As it is not given here, we have to find out it by interpolation. It lies between 2.2 and 2.3. Let's see how to interpolate. So the first step of interpolation will be going in the mode. We have to take stat 3 and we have to take the linear equation a plus bx. The first dimension is 2.2 and the next dimension is 2.3. So putting the values 2.2, 2.3. Now we have to put their corresponding values of the area. 0.4861, 0.4893, 0.4861, 0.4893. Now next step is calculating it for 2.25. 2.25 shift 1, we have to take regression and we have to take the fifth one. So pressing is equal to, we get 0.4877. That should be our area. So we have the area for as 0.4877. Before finding the area, you may think that our answer was negative, but I have not considered the negative answer in the calculation. Why? Because the area corresponding from minus 2.25 to 0 will be the same on the x side, and it has also one more significant answer, that while calculating the total area, some area lies on left side, some area lies on the right side. Therefore we take rejection on one side and acceptance on the other side. Therefore we shift minus to positive and all the rejection on one side. So we will be considering the final answer as positive 2.25 and calculating the answer. Hope you all understood. And next, from 0 to 0.75, Again interpolating in the same manner. Mode stat a plus bx. Let's put the values 0.7, 0.8. Next, go on the left side, 0.258, 0.2881. Interpolating it for 0.75, shift 1, regression 5 is equal to 0.273. So this is your answer for the area of 0.75. Now my calculator is 991 ES. For the people who have ES plus, the procedure will be same, a little change will be there. You have to go into the mode 3, 2, that is you have to put the values. Suppose these were your values and you have to find out the regression for 25.5. So after putting that, in the normal calculator we put 25.5, but you have to go to AC, shift 1, regression 5, because we have to choose the 5 word. Before this you have to write 2.25 or 25.5. You will be getting the answer as 60.5. So in this manner you have to find out the regression using 991 ES plus. Mine is ES. For ES plus you have to follow this procedure. Let's see what the next step is. Now we have two areas, A1 and A2. We have to find out the percentage of rejections. Now rejection is 1 minus acceptance, that is how many accepted forgings are there from the total forgings. So the leftover will be rejection. So total minus area 1 plus area 2, which will give us some value, into 100 will give us 23.925. So this is the percentage rejection. Let's see the next numerical. In this numerical we have been given that the process is centered around the mean, that is the area lying on the curve on both the sides is same. So what we have been given is there are 100 bolts with mean diameter and the standard deviation. As usual 3 dimensions are given. We have been given that 95 bolts are accepted out of 100. Let's see how to solve. In this problem, as I told you, you have to find the design tolerances. We have, as usual, we calculate x1 and x2, but the catch here is we don't have the tolerances. So we will consider them as A for both upper and lower limit. It will be 10.5 plus A, 10.5 minus A. I have considered A because it is same on both the sides. That is 10.5 and 9.5 and 10.5. So you see 0.5 will be same. Let's see how to calculate Z. Z is D1 minus mu by sigma. So we have D1, we have mu and sigma. We get 50A. A will be the unknown. 50A as Z1 and Z2 will be minus 50A. Taking them both on the one side, we have centered process. Now we have been given 95 are accepted. So we can find out the acceptance percentage as 0.95. Now dividing them by 2, because they are centered, we get 0.475. So we got 0.475 as the area on both the sides. Let's see how to calculate Z from the given area. In this chart, this is the chart of tolerances which is provided in your textbooks. From this chart we can see we have been given Z in points and Z in solid natural numbers. We have been given area as 0.475. Search for the area where it lies and you will find it here, 0.475. From this 0.475 the corresponding value is 1.9 and in this way it is 6. So it will be 1.96. This is the final value of Z you get from the table. So we get Z as 1.96. Z is equal to 50A because it is a centered process. So we get Z A is equal to plus minus 0.0392 mm. And answer is 10.5 plus minus 0.0392. In this numerical, we always get answer of A as 0.0392, which is fixed. No matter what the dimension is given, A will be 0.0392 if 95% bolts are being accepted. So in this way, there are two numericals. In the first numerical, we found out the number of percentage rejection by calculating 2Z. From the 2Z, we calculated 2A and we added them and subtracted from 100. In this numerical, we found out the dimension using the centered process where we took the number of acceptance into consideration. found out the area, and from that area we calculated z, and from the z we calculated the dimension. I hope you understood the problem. It was pretty easy. So keep subscribed, do like and share, comment if any queries, as more of these videos come more often. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.